Welcome, guys, to another case study at Ace My Prep. And this is a case study of Jivika Jain, who went to USA for her business and brand analytics course. Right. So we'll just look at her profile and decode her strategy as she was a fresher and she wanted to target the best universities of USA for her courses. Right. So let's move forward and look at the exact profile that Jivika had. Okay. So she had a BB of 3 GPA. She was a student from Narsimhanji, Mumbai, right? She pursued there, and in Narsimhanji, there's a 4 GPA system. You're rated out of 4. So she had a 3 GPA there, which is a good score. Moving forward, she didn't have any full-time work experience. That means post-study work experience, right? So whenever you look at universities in USA, they will always ask you if you have experience, and the experience that you have with your college will not count as full-time experience. It will count as part-time work experience. So Jivika had part-time experience, but no full-time work experience. Moving forward, she didn't have the time to prepare for GMAT GRE, right? So she joined us very late, right, in around July or August. We were already in the application season, right? So we didn't have time to prepare for GRE GMAT. Also, she wanted to go with GRE GMAT waivers. She knew that even the topmost universities are providing GRE GMAT waivers if you can show the potential to them. Okay. So the challenge one was that she was a little confused regarding the right course. As you heard, she was looking at business courses, analytics courses, and around brand management as well, right? Then she couldn't give a GMAT, yet she was targeting the best of the universities. To be honest, I remember the conversations I had with her. We were looking at Europe, US all together first, and then slowly we narrowed it down to US. Okay. The third challenge was a 3-year bachelor's degree. Now, there were a lot of questions raised around her 3-year bachelor's degree. As in India, we have, the BBA and the BCom usually is just of 3 years, whereas in US and Canada, there is a 4-year course, right? Now, let's look at the strategy that we developed for her that got her into her dream act, right? So the first strategy was to send GRE waiver request drafts. Okay. So most of the universities will require you to write an essay on why should you get this GRE waiver. Some universities write optional. When it is written optional, you can or cannot, send your score for a GMAT or GRE review. But if they are saying waivers are available, that means you have to show your quantitative skill set and qualitative skill set through various projects or some internships that you have done. So this was where we put our brains for the first 1 month or 2 months, draft such intriguing GMAT waiver essays that every university gives for that, right? And it was a success. Moving forward for 6 months, we enhanced our profile with 2 skill courses and 3 internships, right? So she already had some internships in her pipeline. We just made sure that we documented the internship well. We got the LORs also, right? And we used our contacts as well to enhance the power of this internship. Then we made a combination shortlist. So I remember with Jivika, we made around 4 to 5 shortlists, right? One was around luxury brand management. One was around marketing analytics. One was around MSc marketing and strategy. Okay. So all of these are different courses and different universities come up with these courses, right? So we need different shortlists. Apart from this, we went on to write 16 essays for her and cover letters and prepared her for each and every interview. Now, she faced 2 types of interviews. One is known as KIRA interview, that is an artificial intelligence based interview, where a question pops up on your screen, and for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, you are given time to think about an answer. Now, this can be a riddle, this can be a situation based question also. Like, if one of your juniors did a mistake, how will you rectify that mistake as the senior, right? What will be your steps towards that student as well and towards your senior management? So, you have to think of an answer, you have to strategize an answer within 20-25 seconds and give an answer for 1 minute, right? So, you prepared her for those interviews also and panel interviews as well. And this was a shortlist that made. She had made with us after 6 months of deliberate discussion. Okay, so Babson College, University of San Francisco, Northeastern University of Rochester, and Fordham. These were the 5 universities that she shortlisted. If you check the rankings of these universities in the respective courses that she applied, all of them are within the tier one of USA. Right. The result achieved, she got into Babson College with a $5,000 Dean's Scholarship. Right. So why is Babson so unique? Because if you search number one entrepreneurship college in USA, Babson will come up in the top three, top five, even beating sometimes the Ivy Leagues because it's just an entrepreneurship college, right? Its entrepreneurship alumni is brilliant. There are big brands that have come out of this alumni pool, right? And its location is very prime. It's between New York and Boston, so you get two markets to play with. Moving forward, Fordham. This is one of the most intriguing course that I've come across, marketing intelligence. It's a perfect blend of analytics, marketing, and strategy. Okay. And two universities primarily have this course. One is Fordham University in New York, and the other one is University of San Francisco in San Francisco, California. Right. That's midst of the Silicon Valley. And the last is University of San Francisco, but here she applied for the Entrepreneurship Innovation Scholarship course because this was STEM designated. So all of these universities and courses that you're seeing, all of them are STEM designated. This was a non-negotiable factor for Jivika. Okay. So this is what we achieved with a lot of strategy, right? Not with the GMAT GRE, but with just work on her resume. She did the hard work. She, interned with two or three organizations. She made sure that internship LORs were good. We prepared the strategy. We suggested some of the certifications. Then we wrote her essays. And then finally, after creating 4 to 5 shortlists, we came down to these 5 universities and she bagged 3 admits out of the 5, right? That's how special this case was. Tune in next week also for a new case study.